Well, hello everyone. This is Lawrence Lucas making another YouTube video. Okay. Um, I managed to get a couple out last week, and one of them was a short review on the album um, Paul McCartney Wings, Venus and Mars. And I had a response. Someone said they prefer this album over Band on the Run, which is fine. I prefer Band on the Run, but I gave Venus and Mars a listen to on the best stereo equipment I've ever owned, and I think I'm going to go back and revive my review because I have a couple of interesting observations about it. But for this video, um, I like to show off some thrift store compact disc music finds in the recent year or so. It's been a little on the dry side right now with CDs at thrift stores, but for all the years I've been buying thrift store CDs, I had quadruple my collection. I mean, amazing finds because people are just dumping them off at thrift stores and uh, um, selling them at yard sales and all that. That may be changing a little bit. But I got why the getting was good. So I'm going to show this stack off before I put them in the regular library, okay? And the first one right here, and this is per general packaging. This is 100 um, hits from Motown, okay? And it's a 4 CD collection in the jewel box here, along with a booklet. It's just a very basic booklet uh, that tells you, who wrote the songs, the publishing, and the group and all that. And this is, 4 CDs in here. I've already owned similar collections by Motown, like 4 CDs, but this one had a few of the more obscure tracks or songs in their catalogs, okay, that were more minor hits. So I went ahead and got it. Okay. The next CD is by a British singer songwriter who has now accepted citizenship in Australia, and his name is Leon Sayer. Leon Sayer. And if you grew up in the 70s into the early 80s, you heard his songs on everywhere. This is a 16 track collection put out by Rhino, and it contains all his hits. His first big hit in America was Long Tall Glasses, and then another big hit was When I Need You, How Much Love, Thunder in My Heart. I'm just reading off the really big songs. Oh yeah, More Than I Can Say was huge. And Leo had this kind of very pleasant, high pitched voice, and I wasn't a huge fan. I just liked what I heard on the radio, his hit song. So it's nice to have this. I do have a few of his vinyl records, but for me, this is all that I will need for now. Okay, I'm putting these down. This was a group that was very, they released an album that was very big. It was played often on the radio, and I really liked them a lot, or liked this album. And I actually brought the vinyl to it, but I recently found a CD copy, and that is of Monsters and Men. My Head is an Animal. Okay, name of the CD, and Dirty Paws, I think, was a big radio hit. Let me see what else. Uh, Mountain Sound, Slow and Steady. Um, every song on this album is fantastic, and fortunately, a few got played on the radio quite constantly, and the album did really well. Um, since then, they've released about two or three albums that just wasn't up to par to this one. But they're from one of those Scandinavian countries. I forgot which one. Okay, where they have like 6 months of darkness, night. But My Head is an Animal of Monsters and Men. So this, although I got the vinyl version, it's nice as convenient to pop this in the carousel CD player with other CDs. I got this on vinyl. I got this selection on vinyl. Paul Simon's first solo album, which contains the hits Mother and Child Reunion and Me and Julio by the Schoolyard. This was very well received. Duncan's on it. Let's see what else. Papa Hobo, Hobo Blues, Congratulations. And this is a newer reissue, so there's a number of bonus tracks, okay? A demo version of Me and Julio by the Schoolyard, and Duncan recorded live, and Paranoia Blues unreleased version. So Paul Simon getting off to a good start in his solo career. He didn't really need that other guy after all. Beth Olson. This is I've got a few CDs by her, and a lot of people are not familiar with Beth Olson. Orton. Beth Orton. I got the name wrong. Beth Orton, not Olson. Look her up, stream her, check out some of her music. But this is a 2 CD collection of the best of it. She's sort of like indie, alternative, electronic, folksy, genre of artists here. So she was in the movie. Oh boy, I forgot the name of it. A really low budget movie, which I like, and it will pop in my Southlander. Okay, and Southlander is a movie that only people who are deeply knowledgeable about music and who are music fans of all different genres and all that, not the mainstream stuff, who would appreciate that movie. Okay. I think this is Cat Stevens' first major successful album, and I'm going to butcher the name, so I'll let you read it there. And fantastic album. It contains Pop Star. None of his big top 10 hits. I'm looking here, but an album doesn't have to be good to have top 10 hits. But this is the album where he really established his sound and the springboard, which the rest of his albums and hits, you know, um, like Wild World, Peace Train, Morning Has Broken, and this is actually his first album. I think it was just released in Europe and later released in the United States before he went on the A&M label. And this is a reissue, and it's loaded with um, bonus tracks. And you listen to this, and you know he's just trying to find his sound, which he got with this album. Okay, let me drag this out. Um, about 4 months ago, I got this Merle Haggard box set. Okay, one, two, three, four CD box set, and every CD contains, except for one CD which has 20 tracks, but over 25 tracks. So you're getting a lot of Merle here. It has a nice booklet inside, a retrospective of his career, and you know all of his best work is in this box set. And what's so weird about a couple months later, I got this 2 CD set of Merle Haggard here from his the label he was on, EMI or Capitol. He was on Capitol, and this put out by Capitol. But this is just a 2 CD set. You know, it seemed like they pulled most of the material from here to put it on here. So if I don't feel like the 4 CD box set, I could put the 2 CDs in a carousel with some other artists and country artists, and you know, spin it and let it play. Some bossa nova jazz. This is called Jazz Samba, if I pronounced it right. SAMBA with Stan Getz and jazz guitarist Charlie Bird. Okay, this came out in the 1960s, and that's when you know, Latin jazz or bossa nova was very popular. And this is a reissue with a nice booklet and everything. The cool artwork. Okay, the next one is I'm a big fan of the two sisters from Sweden, entitled First Aid Kit. These the two sisters First Aid Kit, Joanna and Carla, man, their vocals just harmonize incredibly. Okay, and it seems like they're joined at the hip, you know, vocally and singing harmonies. And the laptop may be wiggling a little bit. I got my cat down there. The closest to an American counterpart is by this group here, Lily and Madeline. And that they harmonize quite well. They write really great songs, and this one came out in 2019, and they just released a new album. The big track on this album is "Can't Help the Way I Feel," and this is like the Ronettes meet the Bengals. And I will post that song as a link below. Okay, they just harmonize so well. They write really good songs, and the production is nice and airy. Okay, we're going to wind down here with some really, really special stuff. These are anniversary reissues of major works. The first one being George Harrison. About 2 or 3 years ago, All Things Must Pass was reissued uh, in various forms, a big box set that contains, like 4 albums of demos um, and ultimate, different versions and all that. Well, this is just the basic CD reissue of that series here. I've got the 25th anniversary reissue that came out in like 2000, but this is the 50th anniversary of All Things Must Pass, and uh, just the single 2 CD set, which also included the music from the third album that was included in that package, All Things Must Pass, the instrumentals pieces. Okay, so it's very nice to have that. And I also have this. This kind of came out at the same time. George Harrison Early Takes, Volume 1. And these are, My Sweet Lord, mostly demos or early takes. And my cats, get out of here. uh, uh, Mostly demos. The Light That Has Lightened the World, From All Things Must Pass. No, from Living Material World. And most of it consists of songs from All Things Must Pass. Woman Don't Cry for Me, early take, which is appeared on 33 and third. So nice picture of George in the water there. About a year ago, or maybe 2 years ago, Rush classic album Moving Pictures was reissued. Anniversary reissued, 40th anniversary, and that was, like a lot of people, my dive into Rush's music. They were a bit of an acquired taste for me, but after Moving Pictures, I really liked most of their albums and all that. And this has 2 bonus discs of live performances, and I'm more of a fan of their studio work. I think their live stuff, while it's great and all that, is a little overblown for me. Okay, we're coming to the end here. Oh yeah, and I also got the Chronicles, Rush Chronicles, nice 2 CD set, career retrospective of their work. Okay, another anniversary release, Hotel California. Okay, and it doesn't give you any information on how it was remastered or anything, but it is remastered. It has a bonus disc of live performance they did about October of 1975. I'm going to look up pull out the booklet and get that date for you. Oh, yeah, okay. The Los Angeles Forum, October 20th, 22nd, 1976. And that was before Hotel California, just before Hotel California came out. I think it came out the following spring. But there are a few songs from Hotel California in that live set. And the Eagles, their live shows, they sound exactly like they do on the record. I mean, I could be in one room and somebody could play, except the audience giving it away. But if I walk in while in the middle of performance, I would think it's the studio, version, which is great. It just shows the skill and the precision that they can perform these songs live. But it also takes a little bit of the rawness out too. So, just an observation there. The last one, This is part of the original master recording series from who puts this out? Audiophile Standard for 30 years, original master recordings. And it's in paper, but the Doobie Brothers album Stampede, which is by a lot of people, this is considered their best album or one of their best. Okay, it has they wrote the title so small. Sweet Maxine, Take Me in Your Arms, Rock Me. This I wish they didn't write this so small. Anyway, great album, no skip out tracks, and it's nice to have an upgrade. They put a sleeve here. There we go. Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab. Okay. Great sound. Mofo. I know Mobile Fidelity got into some controversy in recent times about the process of the recordings, but this video is not about that. So I want to thank everyone for watching, and I'm very flattered that I got a couple comments on my last few videos, because I don't get any comments at all, and just a line or two is great. And I want to keep my channel small. I don't want 10 million views. I'm not after that. I just like to keep it a small community. And for anyone who writes a comment, I will respond in kind. Okay. So anyway, if you like this channel, give me a thumbs up. If you like this video, thumbs up. But I appreciate just really short comments, and pass this channel on to any of friends who might be interested in the content I'm presenting. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to try to get another video out tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good day and be safe out there, especially in this winter weather, and some of the regions are particularly cold. So just be careful, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.